guys, so we're heading into our next division, and that is the Inter-European division. Let's see where we're hosting. All right, so we're here in Bern, Switzerland. This division oversees the work of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in 20 countries across Central, Western, Southern, and Eastern Europe, and its headquarters are located here in Bern, Switzerland. This territory was the destination of the denomination's first overseas missionaries. So for the missionaries that first came, this was the place that they were at. Tell us a little bit more about this city.
Yeah, so with this division, the director is Jonathan Tehel, and he has served in several different roles, but now he is, again, the director of the Inter-European Division. We're really excited to see what is going on here in the Inter-European Division. So if you're a part of it, if you're serving today, if you're part of Global Youth Day being the sermon, we encourage you to put the hashtag, make sure that you are sharing what you're doing. We want to see it. It's inspiring us. And so thank you so much for what you're doing. Anything else before we dive in, Kayla?
I've learned about the fact that there are over 340 million people who are in this division, but only 180,000 of them are Adventist church members, which provides the opportunity for the Inter-European Division to do some great things, have some great opportunities, and they're able to serve in great capacity. And so I'm just excited to see the creative ways that they come up with how they become the sermon and how they adopt the churches or whatever they choose to adopt today. So I think it's time to take it over to Switzerland.
Let's do it.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, the GPS.
That was an amazing journey.
An amazing trip, eh?
Yeah. Good job.
We
you brought
have
us
to-
to the right place, and
Thank you to the technology.
I'm grateful for that, and I'm also grateful for everything we have been able to experience.
Yes.
I mean, all over Europe, Inter-European Division, we have seen so many things
been
today
amazing.
on Global Youth Day. I just love it, and I wish we could just share it with more people.
Yeah, I think that's
you know?
a great idea. I mean, everything we have seen, the adventure we lived today with the group that they were doing, we should share it. So
They're there.
they're there. We're with you guys.
yes.
Welcome to Global Youth Day, and we're gonna start our adventure together.
Yes, yeah, we're so excited to be able to share this 2 hours with you,
Yes.
with everything that has been going on here in the Inter-European Division today. So I guess we can check a bit of our campground
Yes,
here.
let's go to
we
our
made it on
campground.
time, so hey guys, we're so happy to see you.
Hey.
Welcome, Jonathan.
Hey, Joe.
Good to have you here.
Yes, guys.
Hi, Alex.
to see you.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's good to have you here.
It's good to be with you.
Okay. Good,
Great
good.
time together with the youth.
Okay, so I guess
we're gonna
rest a little
Yes,
bit
yes,
now?
a little bit. The trip
then we'll
was a
come
little
back to you.
intense.
Okay, see you later.
Great. I'm just going to sit here. Awesome trip.
Okay.
Awesome trip.
You know, Alex,
What are you thinking about?
yeah, I've been thinking during all these days that we spent together and watching what the people were doing and all the amazing activities that we have seen. This spirit, you know, this Global Youth Day spirit. And I was wondering, you know, it was in my mind this question, how did everything start?
I have just the right person to answer this.
Wow.
I think we could do a Skype call with Gilbert.
Wow, yes, that
Gilbert
would be...
Kenji. I think he could answer some of our questions
I'm
about the
positive.
origins. So let's try it.
Yeah, let's try to
Let's see if
see
we
if we
can
can
connect
connect
with him.
with Gilbert.
You there?
Yes. Let's see if
Hello?
we can connect with Gilbert.
Let's try, let's try.
Yes.
Hello, Alex. Hello, Jono.
Oh,
Hey!
Gilbert. Oh, man. It's so good to hear your voice.
Yes, good to
Yeah,
hear
well,
you.
it's amazing. I have been following the journey since the commencements of, GYD19, and my heart is racing fast.
We're
It's good to
excited
have
too.
you. It's good to have you with us. I would have preferred to have you physically, but it's good to have you on Skype, Gilbert.
Yes, but I can see you, Alex. I can see you, I saw Elsa there as well. So
Yes.
thank you for the privilege of joining you.
We have some questions. Is that okay? Is that okay? We
Sure,
ask you some things,
sure.
Gilbert. Okay, the first one. How did you come up with this Global Youth Day initiative?
Well, it's sometimes when this question is asked, I kind of feel that the impression is that one person started the whole thing. I think it's more that it's like there's a number of things that lined up. There was, at the time, I think, a great need for the world to recapture the sense of we are part of a global movement. I mean, we are, and most of the time, and that's reality, we are in our local churches, we are in our countries, but somehow we belong to a global church. And that idea I found tremendously energizing. So I said to myself, how is there a possibility that we make all these individuals in those local churches and all diversity of countries and cultures maybe once in a while feel that they are part of something huge that is bigger than themselves? And without having to find millions of dollars to make it happen. So I was on a flight, I was on a flight to South Africa, and I couldn't sleep, and this idea was roaming around in my mind, and I was saying, what if? What if? What if? What if we chose one day in the year without creating anything new in the calendar? Most countries in the world have a Youth Week of Prayer around the same time.
That's right.
It's already there in the awareness of people, in the calendar of youth ministries. What if we chose one day, the first Sabbath of the Week of Prayer, and we all galvanized and united about one idea? It's just a thought. It's about creating space where young people could unite wherever they were, and united around the idea of service.
Yeah.
So I remember writing this email, which I have with me. It was, I've kept it. April 3, 2012. I wrote this to all the youth directors. Jonathan, I copied this to you.
I don't remember.
Then I said, maybe I'm just dreaming, or I'm actually asleep like most people around me, but I will press the send button just in case I'm not. So, Jonathan, we were leaders at the World Church. People don't always answer our email.
Yeah, I do remember that too.
For this one,
It worked.
in 24 hours, we had responses from all the directors from around the world.
Yep.
Wow.
So it's not about me. I was simply a catalyst.
Yes.
And seized the moment of readiness around the world.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, so many years have passed since you sent this email. So has GYD lived up to what actually you envisioned? How has it surprised you over the years? So what do you think now?
Well, it exceeded my expectation. I mean, we never thought that we would be speaking here like 6 years later. And also, what amazed me was the fact that Jonathan was my partner in crime at the time, and we talked about everything. But it was an idea that now, how do we make this idea come true?
Yeah.
And God sent people like Daryl Gungadu,
Yeah.
It happened.
Wolfgang Schick. There's crazy people who know how to unite the world with technology.
Yeah.
And now, what amazed me too, what exceeded my expectation was, we were thinking maybe if everybody gave blood on one day, how much blood could we give globally? Maybe break records. But Yes, some did, but the amazing creativity of our young people is what really struck me. And it showed me, it reinforced the idea that if you give young people the ownership of an idea and allow them and give them space to express their devotion for God in service, there is no limit to what we can expect.
I have one more question for you, Gilbert. I have one more question.
Yeah.
It's
The last one.
yeah, this is the last question, and there's something with this motto. You know, the motto that has been out there for all these years, and that the people really got engaged with, and that's the "Be the Sermon." And it's
Yes.
how. I mean, what does that mean? What for you? What does that mean? Be the sermon.
Okay, well, I was looking for a motivation. Okay, so why should we, on a Sabbath, get out of our churches and be the hands and the feet of Jesus, right? Hence, be the sermon. It's a simple story. It's probably the most known stories in the scriptures in regard about Jesus, and it's the Good Samaritan story.
Yeah.
He is a religious person, probably going to a religious service, and he sees a man in need. So what's the expectation? He's going to go and take care of the guy. But the scripture says he jumped on the other side of the road and went as far as he could. And a second religious person does the same thing. And it took a non-religious, well, so-called Samaritan who came and saw and felt and bandaged the wound and took care of the guy. And it's Jesus telling the story. And he's saying, I think there's a lot more to religion than simply going to church and singing hymns and listening to sermons. Yeah. And what is at the heart of the Christian faith is to reach out and to meet the needs of the world and to bandage the wounds of broken people. So hence the idea. Okay, well, what if one Sabbath of the year, instead of listening to another sermon, that we became the sermon and became the hands and the feet of Jesus. Hence, be the sermon.
Great.
Yeah.
Gilbert, I mean,
Summary.
you know what, we love you and we miss you, but we know also that the Lord is using you where you are, but remember, you have a place in our hearts in this division, and you will be always welcome. Thank you very much for being with us, Gilbert.
I know, Jonathan. I know, Alex. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Love.
that.
Blessings to the family.
Okay, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
God
Bye.
bless. So yes, and that is such an inspiring, I think, motto that I think still accompanies us every single year for Global Youth Day.
Be the sermon.
And I mean, what better way to continue now than to actually hear from people who are out there being the sermon. So let's hear from some of them right now. Hello, bonjour. Are you there, Stefan? Hello, hello. We are connecting now with Stefan from France, so we would love to see what they're doing there. What are you doing in France today? We're having a bit of
technology
of issues
brought us here
hearing them.
with the GPS, but it's not taking us right now to
Yeah, we want to hear from France.
France.
Can we connect with them? Because we're supposed to
let's
connect
wait for
with one of the youth leaders there.
Some more seconds.
And, let's see if technology accompanies us and helps us out here. It would be great to know what they're doing today over there. We have several groups from France sharing with us.
Yeah.
So it would be great to hear them. And actually, while we're waiting to connect with France, and we have several countries that we're going to be visiting today.
Yes.
We have Spain. A
is
lot
gonna
of
be
people
with
from
us.
Spain this year. I mean, every year it changes a bit, and we highlight different countries. So this year we're expecting from Spain, from France, from Belgium, from Germany.
Bulgaria,
So
Italy.
I'm looking forward to see what they have
Yes.
done this year.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just
yes,
remembering what, just remembering the motto we just explained, to be the sermon.
yes. To be the sermon.
So I wonder if we can connect with them now.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
I think the problem is the sound because
Yes, we can't hear them.
They are over there.
There you are! Yay! Bonjour!
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Tell us about Global Youth Day in France.
Yeah.
Sounds great. So tell us what you're doing today, or what you have been doing.
Okay, today what we have been doing, we spent time this morning with pathfinders
Ooh.
and then with ambassadors, our communities around Paris, and then we spent time with people who are in need.
Okay.
We gave them. We had meal distribution, agent
Nice.
kit distribution. We also spend time with the young people we met in the street, kids, and we went to one hospital
Okay.
and
Helping the community.
have a good time with kids in there.
Yeah. Oh, sounds awesome. And you have such a big group there. I mean, how many people are you there?
Right now, we're about 10, 15, but we were in several spots. We were
Oh,
in
several groups.
Places around Paris
Yes.
to have all this action.
Okay.
Excellent.
And I think, what was the greatest highlight for you today? What impacted you the most of what you did?
Quel a été le moment le plus fort pour vous ce matin?
So, what was your highlight? What was your favorite part of the day?
Okay, today the most pleasant time was when we met together, all the youth, with our scope. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
Mais dis-leur qu'ils sont encore là-bas, les autres. Parce que c'est propre.
And then, okay, and the most beautiful time will be in about 30 minutes.
Oh, what are you doing?
Here with other youth.
Uh-huh.
We come right here, and we're gonna have a time of singing and distribution for other people who is here.
Oh,
Right, nice.
Sounds amazing. Yes.
Thank you, guys. It's a pleasure to see you guys.
Yes.
Okay,
Really a
bye-bye.
pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Great to see you. Have a good rest of the day. Excellent.
Okay, bye-bye.
Great connecting with you, France. Thank you so much. So now we're going to connect with another of our countries in our division, this time with Spain. Hola. Hola, España. Hola, Beatriz.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, we're good here in the studio. How are you doing? Tell me, where are you?
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Ooh, we're losing you a little bit. Let's try again. So where are you?
From Madrid.
In Madrid, okay.
Yeah.
So what's going on in Madrid today? I hear there are several groups out there for Global Youth Day. So what are you doing?
Exactly. We have respect. The other group and share our activities that we have just painting.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to hear and
Yeah.
understand. Okay.
Do you understand me?
Not so much.
Not so
The
much.
sound is not coming very well. So we
Yeah,
know you're
because
in Madrid, but we don't know much more right now. Let's
I will
see.
try to explain a little more slowly.
Yes. I hope
Okay.
we can solve the issues. Yeah, okay.
You can see
Maybe
some
now
of
it
the
works.
pictures that
Let's try again.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you're out in the park?
Yeah, and now
Ah. Okay, this is the Juan Carlos I. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Yes. So you can see an
Yeah.
activity.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't hear
difficult.
you. Yeah, it's
Yeah, we
difficult
don't-
to understand you.
connection
Maybe
is
the
not
connection is
very-
not working so much.
Yeah, it was
but
good.
we can see your pictures, and it looks like you have a beautiful day out there, and you have been able to share some fruit. Maybe that's what I'm getting from the images. So it's a pity that we can't hear you so well, but the images look amazing, and we're just so happy to have been able to connect with you. I'm sorry about the sound. So we have just been able to enjoy the images, and we are so grateful to be able to connect with you. So now we're going to try to connect with the next group and see if the sound helps us better. But thank you so much, Beatriz. It was great connecting with you. And now we have to go on to another group from Spain. Thanks. Hello?
Hi.
Elisei?
Hi, Elise. Yes.
Hi, Elisei. How are you?
Hello. Hello. I'm fine. Thank you.
Tell us, where are you now? In Torrevieja?
Alicante, Spain.
Yes.
We're getting and
Mm-hmm.
the activity.
Okay, now we see you here.
Yeah,
You're
we can see
next
you.
to the beach, I guess.
Sunny day.
A lot of sun. We would like to have some sun. So tell us a bit about the activity that you have done today for Global Youth Day.
Yes, so we are preparing everything now. We're gonna go to the fire team and the police in the town to give them thank you because they had a good job
Yes.
in the city and we to some prayer.
Uh-huh.
Can you show? Yes. Yeah. I will show you the.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying a big thank you to those members of the community that help out.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
like the policemen, the firemen, firefighters.
We can
thank
see
you.
some of the
Yeah, so a
pictures.
big thank you today, and we are seeing your pictures. Oh, this is a special picture.
Yeah.
Because this was a special
Yeah.
day for you, right?
Yes.
What happened today?
Today was but baptismo.
Your baptism. Wow. That's
yes.
So there was a connection of Global Youth Day and a baptism.
That is
How special.
Yeah.
excellent.
Great way to.
One of the best experiences of my life.
Yeah, that's the certificate.
Okay. Congratulations. A very special day, eh? A day you will never
Yes.
forget. Global Youth Day and a baptism. So yeah, how nice, no? That you're thanking the helpful members of society and our community. So thank you, Elisei, for connecting with us and with all of your youth group. Yes?
Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the day. And
Thank
now-
you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Wow,
Bye.
nice picture. Nice. Bye-bye.
Very well. So now we're going to try to say hello to someone else from Spain. This time it's Jorge. I hope we can connect with him. Jorge, are you there? ¿Estás ahí? Hola.
Alex.
Hey. Hola.
Hey, how are you?
We're
Can you
good
hear me?
here. We can hear you
Yes.
perfectly. I'm so
Yes.
grateful for technology
I know,
right now.
I know. I would like to say hola in Spanish to everyone.
Hola,
Hola.
hola.
Look at this, what I am. I'm here in the front of the door of Alenza Church, the principal church here in Madrid.
I
Can you
know
see the
the
guy?
church.
That was my
I
church.
know you know the church.
That
I
was my
know this is
church.
your- I know, Pastor. I know this is your church.
Yes.
So we're here.
Yes. So tell us a bit about your Global Youth Day in Madrid.
Yeah, I mean, it was such a blessing. We had here in Alenza around 100 young people.
Wow.
We go out around 11 a.m. and we divide the group into 5 different activities.
Yes.
So we have people in the blood donation. We have people giving free hugs. We have people. Actually, this is something really cool. I just want to highlight, by the way.
Okay.
We create these little cars. And with this little card, we just create special messages for people who work and, bus driver, police people, all these people. And we create a special message for them. And you can imagine the way when they receive the message. And this is the way we share the love of Jesus and, be the sermon.
El reporte está soltero.
This is my youth pastor. Yes. This is my youth pastor. My youth pastor, he's trying to get advantage of this.
Yeah, I can see. But I want to go back to what you mentioned about giving, a special card to the bus drivers, etc. Do you have like a special story of one of those moments?
Yeah,
Something
there is
special that
one
happened.
actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, one of the guys went to the police station. And he was giving these kind of cards to the police people that they were working there.
Yes.
And he was so impressed about the message. He was asking, why do you do this? And after we explained a little bit what we were doing and the reason behind that, actually we have a few books. So we gave them a few books. And the point that I just want to highlight, because I said, hey, could you please give me more than one?
Wow.
Because I need all these really good books. I know they are really good for all the people who work here.
Wow.
So we give them around 5 books. He saved the book, and we are really sure that's going to be sharing those books with the people.
That's
Amazing. I mean, it's incredible what a simple act of kindness can do, how people open up as a result. So, yeah, great story. Thank you so much for sharing. So, is there anything else you're going to be doing today?
Yes, actually, we're here now. We're waiting at 5 something. All the rest of the churches around Alenza is going to be gathering together here, worshiping and sharing the experiences that they'll have during the day.
It sounds,
we're excited for that.
I mean, it sounds like you have a great group of people there.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they're watching the transmission there. You can see that.
Yeah, it sounds so much fun. And we have a bit more time, actually. So just to wrap it up, one last thing that you would like to highlight or say about Global Youth Day today?
Anything else that I can share?
Yeah, just one last thing that you would like to share of your experience before we say goodbye.
Yeah, actually, we were talking about this. We were thinking about, what about if we have more days like this?
That's
why only this day?
Exactly.
Why only this? I mean, why can't we have, I mean, we don't need to have a Global Youth Day for this. We can go out from our churches, we can share the love of God. And I know this is going to be important for us as a human beings. You see, you feel the way people need God, but they don't know they need God. So we were talking about that. We say, hey, we need to do this frequently, very often, not only this day, at least twice a year.
Yeah,
these kind of events are really, they're a blessing.
Yeah, so thank you for that thought. I mean, it's a great way to end our interview with you here, but that is exactly the point, to make this not only today, but throughout the year. So thank you for sharing that thought with us. And
thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Adios, España.
God bless you guys.
Gracias. Thank you. Bye-bye.
It was a good way to finish this section of the Sky, because the truth, we've been talking about we need to say that Global Youth Day should not be just one day.
Exactly.
It should be a way of living. So, we have some special. Let me go, because I want to talk a little bit.
You're gonna do something special?
Yes, with Elsa. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll wait for you here.
Okay, so Elsa.
Hi. Hello, Jonathan.
Well, it's a friend. Elsa is a friend. It's a good friend, and
since long time.
Yes. The thing is that sometimes we work alone in our departments, and we've been talking. We think we should be open to do things together.
Sure.
Right.
Yes.
So that's why we have Elsa with us. We believe in working together. So I have some questions for you.
Yeah, sure.
Elsa is the director of the children's ministry in our division, and I have some questions. The first one, you could just tell us in a nutshell, how would you describe children's ministry?
That's a good question. I will try to be as fast as possible. It's a way to show the children Jesus' love, to help them to get in a spiritual journey with Jesus, and also to help them, beside that, to go in a serving attitude, just to show Jesus' love to others.
Yeah, children's, man. I remember when my girls, they were little. Children. I mean, we work a lot with children. We work a lot in our churches. I've seen that we try to do things for children. But if you could explain us or tell us a little bit, what are the projects that children's ministries is working on right now?
Oh, according to countries, we have several projects, as you imagine.
I imagine.
But as we have a special day, I would mainly focus on the fact that children also are able and are willing to go outreach, to be at service in their local churches. They, of course, need to do it with adults because they cannot do by their own. So most of the time they do with young adults. That is the good connection. They do it also with their parents, that I strongly invite to do that with their children, because it's a family outreach. And it's a strong way to get connected better, to live experiences together.
It's Global Youth Day is not just about youth. It's about youth involvement and also church involvement. We would like to mobilize the church, not only the youth. And of course, I mean, children's ministry since several years ago has been a very special partner, and we have been working together somehow, with Global Youth Day. Could you tell us, or how is children's ministry a part of Global Youth Day?
Actually, it's, again, because service is for any age, I would say. Service is in the heart of the people. And to be at service and to be involved in outreach action is some way to help us to be more aware of what's happened around us, to be able to share Jesus with people that don't know him yet. And also it's the way to be together as a church, as a church group, as a church family, and to get involved. And yes, actually, this year is a very official time that children's ministries want to be part of. But in the past also, we always been involved, because you cannot say children not being part of something in the church if the church is willing to involve them. So children are there. They are at service. They are willing. They have no limits, no prejudices. They just want to go out and share. So I remember once there are some children went to be part of a special project by their own, organized expressly for children. And they went out to distribute booklets and a flower. And it was amazing to see 150 children going around in their own downtown, bringing these booklets and flowers to the people. And I tell you, no one just refused the book and the flowers.
Yes.
So I think children also have this good way to open the way, because nobody is just have maybe some fear because is receiving something. It's just a child giving me something, I will accept. And they are smiling, they are so happy. That was really a touching.
So with this thing that you're sharing with us, could you just tell me what is the role? How you see the role of the children? Not only just the children ministry, but the children. We have children that work with us, children that are with you. We share these ages, but what's the role of children in the Adventist Church?
You know, most of the time, you probably heard that too. Most of the time they say children are the future of the church.
Yeah, but that's...
And it's partially true.
It is partially true, only.
What I prefer to say, and you are with me, I know it, it's that the children are already part of the church today, but they are the leader of tomorrow.
Yes.
And if we want to have a strong church, we have to prepare the leaders for tomorrow. So we have to involve children today in the church, in the community, in the service, because they will be the one that will go through the next generation. They will share to the next generation still our mission and our sharing of the message.
How can we be a positive, remember we were talking with Gilbert before, how can we be a positive impact, like be the sermon, as we say on Global Youth Day, as a church family. I believe the church as a family, church family including children. I mean, how can we be a positive impact?
As I already said, children like to be part of projects, and I strongly think that they are able to understand what it means to be Jesus' hands and feet to the people and to the people around them. So it's only a question to let them understand that it's not only one day on a year, but it's all their life that they can share, and then can be a sermon. Whatever they do, being at school, being at home, being in the neighborhood, always they can be the sermon. And I think this is important to share with other children.
That's excellent, Elsa. We were just talking about this with the last group we were talking in Spain, Alex and myself, and this is actually what we want to see. Global Youth Day, we have it as a special day, but not just a special day to do only in this day what we're doing, but to do it, and we can start with children.
Absolutely.
We will keep on working together.
Yes,
Elsa.
sure. I'm with you.
Thank you for being with us, Elsa. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you.
You know that the next Camporee is going to happen in Portugal for the first time in history. The division is having the Camporee in Portugal. Don't miss this opportunity to come, participate, and have fun in this Camporee. It's going to be the last days of July, first days of August 2019. And we're going to be in the middle of the nature in Sesimbra Natura Park. So guys, don't miss the opportunity. Come to the Camporee. You will meet new people, you will make new friends, you will have a lot of activities that you will enjoy, and we're planning on giving you very, very, very special activities that probably none of you have done in your life. So come, enjoy the Camporee, because remember, this Camporee is
sensational,
Unforgettable.
impactful, wonderful,
Awesome. Powerful.
once in a lifetime,
Cool.
spiritual, friendly, incredible.
for you.
Hello again. So I want to take you with me to visit someone special we have here on studio today on the campsite. So I am going to sit here with one of our neighbors. Hi, Joao.
Hi, Alex.
Let me just
It's
get my
great to be
chair here. So it's great to talk for a little bit with you, sitting here next
Thank
to
you.
you.
It's a privilege to be here and sharing this moment with you guys. This is wonderful. It's a very nice camp that we have here. And
Yeah,
it's
very
great to be with
comfortable.
all the youth of the
Exactly.
EUD.
Yeah, and it was like such a great opportunity to just talk a bit about the work that you do, because you
Yes.
work for ADRA Europe. So we could start with you explaining a bit of what is your work like there. What do you do?
Okay, thank you for that. It's a privilege to share. I'm privileged to serve ADRA, you know, and actually I think today all the youth is serving Jesus like we in ADRA, we try to do every day. So ADRA is about the gospel in work boots, is about being the hands and feet of Jesus, is about serving others. And so when we see the youth involved on this, we really feel blessed that the church is doing really the ministry that Jesus asked us to do. So my job actually is to try to work together with all the different country offices that we have in Europe that are doing a great job in not only in projects inside Europe, but also outside of Europe. You know that almost 30% of all the projects that are financed around the world are financed by European offices, which means that we are doing a lot in our countries. And I try to work together with all of them. We are based in Brussels, and so I also try to connect to the European Union and to get funding from them, represent the church there. So it's a great job, and I'm blessed by serving Jesus on this position. Yes.
And I mean, I didn't mention before, but we just saw the clip from the Camp Paris, and we're also partnering with ADRA Europe for that, because we will be supporting one of the projects from ADRA. Through the Camp Paris. So
that's right, in São Tomé and Príncipe with ADRA Portugal. And I'm really happy that the Camp Paris is in Portugal, which is my country, so it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing. We're really excited, and we will be able to say more about that. But now I want to ask you something else. You know, so today is a very special day, a very global day. You mentioned that it's a day where we help other people out there, and I would like to ask you how we can make the best of days like Global Youth Day to do something about social justice.
Yes, you know,
what do you think?
Social justice is all about serving others. It's all about looking at our neighbors. It's out how can we be more effective as a church in serving our communities. I think it's a shame that our churches, most of them are only open for a few hours Sabbath morning. Why aren't we using our facilities, our churches, our volunteers to be at the service of the community, like Jesus did when he was in this world? So the idea is that the youth, I think we are the most motivators about it. The youth is the strength. Youth and children are the strength of the church, and we are really the blood of the church. So I think all the youth should be involved in looking at the needs in their communities, looking at what are the opportunities to be a blessing, connect with the local authorities, understand with them what do they think they could do to serve them, partner with local organizations, NGOs, ADRA, if there is an ADRA on that church, and I mean, there are many opportunities to serve.
Yeah, I really like those tips. Not only the small hours we have on Sabbath, but also do more things throughout the week even. And also just connect with the community and see what is needed. And I want to ask you a bit more about projects that you're doing. And I know right now you have a very special one. It's Every Child, Everywhere.
In school.
In school. So what can you tell me about that?
We have just launched last month a global campaign with ADRA. We are pushing all the children in the world to be at school. You know that there are more than 260 million children that don't have the opportunity to go to school. This is a striking number. It's terrible, and we need to do something about it. So we, as ADRA and the Adventist Church, we are trying to get 1 million signatures by June next year. And with these signatures, we'll go to the leaders of this world and we'll push them to be more active in giving opportunities for children to be at school. So we are counting with all the youth, actually, to not only to sign, but to work together with your colleagues, with your friends, and ask them to sign the petition, which is in inschool/adra.org. I'm sure you will be able to find it in the internet, and please sign it, because we all together we will give an opportunity for all the children to have access to school. Every child, everywhere in school.
Yeah, that's a great phrase. So you have heard it. Please go to the website and learn a bit more. Is there anything else you can share with us about this project?
Yeah. So the idea actually is exactly this one of having all the children having access to school everywhere. And we know that sometimes we think about other regions of the world, but also in our region, there are groups of children that don't have access to school. So if you, as a young Adventist, understand that there are some children that don't have access to school, maybe you should advocate for them. You should be the voice for them to have access to school. So try to talk to the local authorities to give them this opportunity to go to school. Can be refugee children, can be Roma children. There are some children that don't have access to school, and we want that all of us have the same opportunity to go to school.
Okay. So I guess we can definitely close this section now with that phrase we said before, right?
Yes.
Every child.
Everywhere
in school. Thank you so much, Joel. It's been a pleasure to have you with us,
Alex.
and thank you
It's
for
great
your
to be
projects.
Every scream I hear, every bullet blast, every breath I take might be my last.
Every brick I lift in the scorching heat, every breath we don't take, every meal we don't eat.
Every hurricane, every classroom flood, every textbook and dream buried under the mud.
Every moment alone, every day with no end, every vanishing hope for a classmate and friend.
Every childhood lost, every soon-to-be wife, every girl who was forced to hand over her life.
Every starving child, every refugee, every kid in the world deserves to feel free.
So enough with the screams and the bullet blasts. In school, I feel safe from the violence at last.
Enough with the bricks and the heat of the day. In school, I can finally learn, eat, and play.
Enough with the storms that cause chaos and pain. In school, we keep learning in spite of the rain.
Enough with the lonely days, all on my own. In school, I have friends and a welcoming home.
Enough with the girls who are forced to be wives.
In school, girls take back the control of their lives.
Every child,
everywhere,
just like me,
can find hope in school,
where we learn to be free.
Every child, everywhere, in school.
In school.
Amazing. And I would like to now go and see what our people is doing. You know, because they're still doing things outside, and we would like to connect again with Skype. We're gonna go with Bulgaria. So let's see if we can contact with them. Bojan, Bulgaria, are you there, my friend?
I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hey, it's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Good to see you.
I remember meeting you. I'm very happy to see you again.
Yes, good. So tell us a little bit, what are you doing? What have you been doing there in Bulgaria, a country we really love deeply?
Great. So at we did in a blood drive, we were also hanging out evangelist students out in the streets. Visited an old post, which is a bit rasp. And also the Pathfinders had the putting out apples for smokers, saying like a cigarette example.
That's very nice. So you involved different sections of the youth in the church, of the youth ministries, eh? Yeah, some children were helping, the youth were helping. So it's amazing. It's amazing. So if you could share with us something that was really special for you that happened today, tell us.
This is from the old folks home. I wasn't there. I was sitting out the picture almost the afternoon, and it was how many people stopped and talked to me, and I could share the gospel, and it was very, very attentive. People, I was talking to people, and then two other people would come and they would start listening too, and I was telling Christ about salvation. And then there was a protest, and I was thinking, oh no, now nobody's going to want to listen and just take a book. And exactly when I was thinking this, one told me, step aside, be careful because of these people. Maybe you have to be careful, but it's important God protects us. And I was like, oh, it's really interesting that you say that. And I had a desire of ages because I also believe God. It was incredible.
That's very nice, man. That's amazing. We can see that you had a great time and that you had amazing experiences. I hope this won't be just one day. I hope that Bulgaria will get this into their heart and do Global Youth Day the entire year, so we can be with the community. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to share.
Thank you. And now we're going to Italy. Italy, my second country. I'm from Spain, but my wife is from Italy, so we're connecting to Italy. We're gonna see if we can talk with
Hello.
Kenan. Hey, ciao.
Hello.
Come va?
Hello. Okay. Tutto bene.
Tutto bene. Tell us. I mean, it's so good to see you and to hear you. Tell us a little bit what you have been doing.
We are doing a lot of activities here. It's such a big confusion, you know, Italy, the happiness of people. So it was difficult to hear you at first, but now I'm okay.
So where are you? Where are you right now? Tell us exactly where are you?
Exactly, I am in Messina, town of Sicily. Messina.
Wow, Sicily. My in-laws are from Sicily. Beautiful island. So tell us what you have done there, man. Tell us.
Our activities covered a range of three experiences. First one was collecting garbage, and we impacted the town in a very good way. All people were really sensible to our activities to clean the town, as you can see in the pictures.
Yes.
The second range of activity was interviewing people around to ask them how they can protect the environment and how they can have care of their own town. The third range of was giving facts and statements to people, and was really and helpful for us and for them.
That's very nice. That's very nice. I can see that you even program different activities to do with the people. That hug activity, I know that I'm positive it worked very well there.
Yeah. We did create a good atmosphere, and the best thing was that these kind of activities were kind of attached to the other, and the other people were collaborating with us.
I'm gonna send you a digital hack. Please, un abbraccio a tutti, un bacio enorme, grazie mille per passare questa giornata con noi.
Grazie. Thank you.
Now we're going to try to connect with Italy again. We have another person in Italy. We have another person with a group or with groups. The name is Dragan, and I know this individual very well. So Dragan, are you there?
Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, it's good to see you. Sono felice di vederti.
Okay, anch'io.
Tell us a little bit. I mean, where are you right now? Where are you? What have you been doing? Tell us a little bit the experience.
Okay, so we're in the center of Padova, in the northeast of Venice, of Italy, and we're doing an activity about gambling.
Oh.
Because here gambling is a very serious problem, because 1 out of 7 people here have issues with gambling and they throw money at it. So we're doing this sensibilization campaign.
Very good.
We have these that are like tests.
Very good.
Where we try to make people understand how gambling is something that you can never win.
Yeah.
So it's a really bad thing, and we try to understand with them the difference between a game and gambling. That are two different things.
Completely different.
Yes.
That's such an interesting initiative, Dragan. I'm impressed.
Yes.
Can you share with us if there was any special moment, any special occasion during this activity that you can share with us?
Yes, of course. For example, like 10 minutes ago, one girl of the group said that she talked with another girl that her father has problems with gambling and he spends all his earnings in it. So she was really touched by this, and she said that it would be very helpful for her to bring this home and show it to her dad. So I think we're doing good to some people here, for sure.
I'm positive. I'm really happy to hear. So you are gonna be there for a while. When are you gonna finish the activity?
We're gonna stay here for another hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
And
Very
then
good.
that's it. Yes.
Very good.
Here we have some other friends with
Yay!
me.
Ciao! Che bello vedervi. Thank you very much, guys, for being with us. Grazie mille, Dragan.
Thank you. Grazie. Grazie a voi.
Un abbraccio, un bacio forte. Ci vediamo.
Bye. Hug to you all. Bye bye.
Blessings. Bye. And we are still in Italy.
Yes.
We are still in Italy. We're not moving from that country. We have another person that we also know. She was with us also last time. And we have with us again Martina. That means that they really have the spirit of Global Youth Day. And Martina, are you there?
I'm looking forward
Hello.
to hear from you.
Hey,
Yay.
ciao Martina.
My friend, Nicolas.
Ciao Nicolas. So where are you guys? I mean, tell us where are you right now?
We're okay. Now here, except in Rome, next to the sea, one of the most crowded places here.
Okay, very good. Very good. So tell us what have you done? What have you done in this Global Youth Day? What have you done?
Okay. You're just figure out how these things work. Okay.
Excuse me. So, now, that we have done.
Okay. Trying to approach the street on the square to help them gamble me.
Oh,
why they
okay.
play this kind of, they think if you get money to 800, but at the end they stop losing. So that's trying to be actually did.
And we can see the pictures. Yeah. It's very interesting because we can see that there is some big issue with gambling in different parts of Italy. And it's a very interesting initiative. We can help the people to understand how dangerous that is. Could you tell us if you have a special situation you were involved in while doing this activity?
I can't tell if we through many people. Like most of the people that we tried to approach or that accepted us to be the approach was really young people or old people. Like middle-aged people were a little bit more difficult, either because they are really into gambling or because just simply they were not really interested in it.
Okay.
So it was not easy, but it was really interesting, let's say.
But it's nice that you had the courage to do it and to face an issue that it's real, an issue that is real in many families. So thank you very much. How many people, the group that you have been working there, can you tell us how many of you were participating?
Yes, I think that here there are like 60 people.
Wow.
And we are a lot of young people, so I'm happy for that. And we hope that we are gonna grow up.
Yes, but it's a very good number. Guys, we love you so much. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you too.
Un abbraccio a tutti i 60 che siete stati lì.
Grazie.
Un bacio enorme. Ci vediamo l'anno prossimo, eh?
Okay. God bless you. Thank you very much.
God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Bye. So now we were going to see a clip that is very close to our hearts. We're going to see a clip of Ojim, and we will explain a little bit later on what Ojim is. So enjoy the clip.
Okay.
Billions of people around the world live in cities. There are over 100 cities with a population greater than 1 million. Many people living in these cities have no knowledge of Jesus. They are surrounded by crime, racism, disease, corruption, and godlessness. What will you do? Will you stand by and watch, or will you go and demonstrate the love of Jesus? Evangelism is the essential work for this time and will result in starting a mighty movement such as we have not yet experienced. The everlasting gospel is the only real antidote for the godlessness found in the cities of the world. Do you hear his voice calling you into the cities? There is only one effective method of evangelism: Christ's method alone. He is calling you to be a part of a mighty army of youth who will socialize, sympathize, serve, and share his love with those in the cities. 1 year in mission. Are you ready? If you're a committed Seventh-day Adventist from ages 18 through 35, active in your local church, graduated from high school, a good team player, highly recommended by your pastor, and determined to take an entire year off to focus on this ministry, 1 year in mission is for you. Why wait? Let's take the cities now. Find out more at www.youth.adventist.org.
Well, the OGM 1 year in mission. Alex, it's an interesting concept that I hope the church will keep on going. That is the truth. It's a very interesting. So it's young people that is giving 1 year of their life for Jesus.
Yeah. I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
We have some special guests today, and they have to do with 1 year in mission. I wanted to surprise you with someone who could actually share from their experience what it is like to spend 1 year of their lives for Jesus. So I would like to invite them to come in now, so we can actually spend some time with them.
I can see them. Yes, good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Welcome,
Thanks for
welcome.
coming.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Thanks for coming.
Have a seat. Sit with us. Sit with us.
Yes,
nice.
like at home.
When you were mentioning that you had a surprise, I really thought that it has to be the 1 year for Jesus group. Yes.
Exactly. I mean, because right here in Germany, we have this year these two young people with us who are going to explain what they have in Germany that is like 1 year in mission. Here it's called 1 year for Jesus, right?
Yes.
So can you explain a bit what that is? What 1 year for Jesus is?
So in Germany, a lot of people do a gap year after they finish school. And we have a special term for that. It's FSJ, and it roughly translates to voluntary social year. And it explains pretty good what we do. It's a lot of voluntary work and also social activities. And maybe, Gianna, you could tell them some examples of what we do.
Yeah, we're working with refugees, for example, or children in school, disabled people, and also in the church, for example, we do sermons and all this church work.
That's really nice. Let's hear
wait
the
a
names.
second. Because I just realized that I was so excited that I forgot to say what
You need
their
to hear
names
your
are.
names. You need to introduce yourselves. We know you too, but we need everybody to know you. So tell us your names.
Please.
My name is Marcus, and I'm 19 years old, and I come from Stuttgart, Germany.
Very good.
I'm Gianna, I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Magdeburg.
That's very good. That's very good. We know these two guys, and the group. They are amazing. I have a question for you.
Okay.
I mean, you have been already living what it means to give one year. You are not done yet, but you have been already living it. And I would like to ask you if you could give us one of the greatest highlights of this 1 year for Jesus for you so far. I mean, something that you will highlight.
Oh, there are so many highlights.
I imagine, yes.
For me, my personal highlight was the time at the Theological University in Friedensau. And we learned so much there, that the campus is really beautiful, the people are so nice, and for me it was a really blessed time.
Very nice.
Good for you.
My highlight are always the events, for example, the Pulse Meet, where we met you, for example, or other events, Pathfinders. You meet so many new people, you have new experiences, and that warms my heart every time.
Yeah, the events are awesome for sure.
That gives you courage, right? And that, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, that actually makes me think of maybe the opposite, because I imagine that in the activities and the projects that you're involved, maybe there are some times that it feels more challenging, or maybe you feel like, oof, I'm not sure if I can do this, or you feel a bit awkward. Has that happened to you at all? And
sure.
And how have you grown from those experiences?
So one of the challenges for me was, in the beginning of this year, you have to know we all live in a flat together. So you go there, and then you know, okay, I'm going to live with these 4 other people that are strangers to you 1 year together and work with them. And it's challenging in the beginning because you don't know them. But after a while, you get to know each other, and now we're best friends, basically. But in the beginning, you are a little bit afraid.
Yeah, you don't know how it's going to go, right?
That was a struggle for sure, but for me, like, the biggest challenge was when I first had to preach for my own.
Wow.
And it was like really hard to prepare for that, and I didn't want to tell the people wrong things, or I wanted to tell them something that has a meaning for them, and so I was really worried when I had to go in front of the people and really preach. But God really helped me with that, and I got good feedback, and it was a really nice experience in the end.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's amazing.
And I think also, like, God helps you get through those difficult moments, and that makes you stronger in your faith in Him, right?
Following with that idea, because I think it's to see, you know, that they are having fun, but they're also having challenges in their lives. In that process, you're in a journey, and in that journey you grow. But what impact has, you know, 1 year for Jesus right now had in your walk with God? Because we know that it's a journey. You're walking every day. Something is happening every day. How that affects you in your relationship with God?
Oh, it had a really big effect for me, because before this year, faith for me was more like tradition and strict rules you had to follow. But now I really learned it's more about the personal relationship with God, and it makes me much happier that I can live with God like that. And I'm spending a lot more time with God every day now.
Wow.
For me, we also have time where pastors come to our flat, and we have like Bible study together with them. So you learn so much about the Bible, you have new thoughts, and you widen your horizon, and it's like you grow your faith every day, and you just can't let go of God because you're doing 1 year for Him. And that's a big positive thing that helps you grow.
You know, I'm a pastor, and I have two daughters, and this moment where you are not following your father's faith, but you are starting or living your own. That is an amazing moment. Yeah, it's a nice transition.
Yeah, because in the end you have to believe for yourself, right? So, I mean, I would like to go back a bit, because I didn't ask you at the beginning, and now I'm curious, like, what made you decide, you know, to take 1 year of your lives? Because you mentioned before that it's usual to do in Germany, but why did you specifically decide to dedicate 1 year of your life for Jesus?
Well, for me, it was like I wasn't really sure what to do after school, and then first I started to work for a year because I wanted to earn some money, but it kind of didn't feel right, because it was like every day working, doing the same thing. I wanted to do something that has a purpose and where I can help people, and then I saw an advertisement for 1 year for Jesus, and I just thought I had to do it.
It's for you.
It was the right decision.
Amazing. And what's your story?
My story is, first I knew I wanted to give a year, like, to do something special for other people, to work for Jesus, but I didn't know really how. I thought of going with Adra abroad, but it didn't really work out for me, so I prayed a lot, and then many of my friends did 1 year for Jesus before me, so I knew the project, but I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to do whatever my friends do. So yeah. And then I prayed, and I had a dream about it.
Wow.
Wow.
And then I thought, okay, God, I understand you. I'm doing it.
Isn't it amazing when that happens? That maybe you think, oh, I have to go this way, and I'm going this way, but then and you pray about it, and then something different happens. And
Surprises.
Yeah.
God
I feel,
surprises us.
I feel the same way because something similar happened to me. I took a year off as well to be a volunteer like you. And the same story for me. I mean, 1 week I didn't know what was going to happen, and then the next week this opportunity came up. So sometimes when you just open yourself to whatever God can do in your life, He does amazing things.
You learn to trust Him.
Exactly.
Okay, yes, we know that people can follow you. We live in the time of technology, so. I know the last question will go, to the technology part. So, how can they follow you? Tell us, Instagram, whatever you have.
Yeah, we have a YouTube channel. Okay. It's in German, but you can follow us anyway.
You can turn on. We can learn German.
Yeah, you can see what we're doing, and we also have an Instagram. And if you're like really amazed by the project, you can also. Look at our website at www.oneyearforjesus.com, and yeah, you can apply there, or you can just see what we're doing in the project.
Excellent. And one last thing I want to ask you: what would you say to someone who is considering, doing something like what you did, dedicating 1 year of their lives for Jesus, or 1 year in mission, as we saw in the video? What would you say to them? Why should they do it?
Just do it.
Yeah, go for it. Absolutely,
because
go for it.
It will change your life forever. You will meet people that will be your friends forever. You will, just turn your relationship to God so much better and closer to Him, and you will see the life and the world in a different view after that.
That's very good. We encourage everybody to do it. If you have the opportunity, go for it. Guys, it has been a blessing to have you here, guys.
Yay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for being with us.
It was so good.
God bless you. And we will see each other. We'll see each other.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Have a nice day.
So, Alex, what do you think? Do you think we could go again to see what
I think this is the time to try to connect with more people.
Let's connect. So I know that
we have visitors here, but
there are still
people we can connect with outside.
Yes, let's see we can connect. We have Germany. I mean, we're in Germany, and Germany is participating. We're in the Stimme der Hoffnung, but we have some groups out there in Germany that are doing things for Global Youth Day. So let's see who we have in the Skype call. So here we are in Germany. We're in Germany and with the Germans. So we have Beatrice and Benjamin.
Hi.
Hey, guys, it's good to hear you and see you.
Yeah.
Hi.
Happy to see you.
Let us talk a little bit about where are you located right now, in what part of Germany?
Well, right now we are in Augsburg.
Beautiful city.
Famous place here in our background.
Yeah.
Augsburg.
Very nice. Awesome. Very nice. So tell us a little bit about what have you been doing today for Global Youth Day?
We were 6 girls here, and we went to the city we made some sandwiches and tea, and went to the city to give to homeless people, needy people.
Very nice. So how many people did you meet?
About 10 persons. We're expecting a little bit more, but help those who are in a...
Very good. So you finished the activity already, huh? Did you already finish the activity? The activity is finished. Yeah, I don't know if they can hear me. I think we lost connection with Augsburg in Germany, or at least they cannot hear me. I cannot hear them. Can you hear me? Can you still hear me? No, they have a beautiful smile. That is nice.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yes, I think we reconnected.
Yeah.
Hi.
Good, good, good. I was asking you. You already finished the activity in Augsburg. There's a little bit of delay.
Yes, we finished. We just came back.
Okay, excellent, excellent. It's very good to have you with us, guys. I mean, a big hug to all the people that participated. God bless you so much, and thank you for being with us, both Beatrice and Benjamin. Blessings. Yeah, that was not a... Now we have Germany. We have Germany again, and this time we're going to be connecting with Mike. Mike, are you there?
Yes, I am. Hi.
Hey,
Hi, Jonathan. How are you?
It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, man.
Yeah. Okay, tell us a little bit where you are at this moment, and then what have you been doing today?
Yes, we are right now in Regensburg at our church. We don't have our own church building. We are rented here at Evangelical Church. But we are building our own church, so that's quite exciting. Yeah, so we have been today in Regensburg in the city, and we have given free muffins and tea.
Oh.
Yes, and additionally to our food that we gave out, we have invited people for our evening worship program that we have. And at the moment, I don't know if you can see it, we have our band already practicing for tonight.
Yes.
And we have a guest speaker from Munich, Miki Jovanovic, and he will talk with us about a topic that is called "You're Not Special."
Oh.
Face the truth.
I wish I was there with you guys to listen to him.
Yeah, it's about that, you know, you don't have to be a superstar to be loved by God.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Man, I wish I was with you not only to listen, but also to have those beautiful muffins that we saw. They look very delicious.
They were amazing. They were amazing. And, you know, we even gave it to kids, and they were so enjoying them. The kids just took them in and loving them. The chocolate muffins were gone in minutes.
Yes. Great initiative. I mean, a big hug from here. I hope this, we've been talking about this not being just one day during the year, but being something that we do in a regular basis to get us involved with the community and show them how much we love Jesus and how much we love them.
Indeed. And, you know, it's interesting because these to actually try it out and have courage and go out for the first time. And now the youth sees, hey, this is easy. This is so easy to do. You just give out muffins and you come into conversation. Yes. And they're already talking about what we could do in the next months and what ideas could be fulfilled. How can we reach the community better? I mean, we are trying this Hope Zone worship event where we mainly invited friends. But now for the first time, we invited people from the street. Our goal is to have a worship where it's where you can come not understanding anything about Christianity and still get something out of it, which is quite challenging because we are so used to our Christian language.
Yes.
So it's really interesting. And as you said, it's about daily, not just events, but these events help.
Bless your heart. I mean, happy to hear from you guys. I will be praying for you, not just for what you have done, but for all the praise that you have ahead of you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Blessings.
Okay. See ya.
Bye. And now we're going to Belgium. We're going to Belgium. Let's meet with Elisa. Elisa, are you there? Yes, yes, now yes, Elisa. Elisa.
Hello.
Hey, alors, comment ça va? Look at the group. Yes, yes. That's amazing, that's amazing. Elisa, tell us where you are right now with all this beautiful group of people.
I forget. Here we are in Brussels. And this is our group. It is on de Bruxelles.
Okay. Nice, nice. So how many people you gathered together to do this activity during Global Youth Day?
I think 40, 50.
Wow, wow, that's a great number, great number. And tell us a little bit, what have you been doing? What have you been doing today?
Today we've been to rain, and it's an activity. So we go to the resident neighborhood and we ask for non-perishable food for children association that will this food organize activities and holiday activities for children and young people that have the chance to do that activity.
Very good, very good. And it's good to hear that you were working children and youth together. We can see that we can do things together. That's amazing. So I imagine that you impacted the lives of some individuals, but maybe you were impacted also by something that happened. Could you share with us if there was something special that you will highlight?
From today?
Yes.
We collect an average of 35 kilograms of food for children.
Wow, wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Look, remember, for us, it's very important that you don't stop this. It is not just about one day, it's about a living experience that we need to continue doing. Elisa, it was a pleasure to see you, to see all this beautiful group of people. Our blessings and a big hug for all of you guys. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Yes, and now, I mean, we are leaving Belgium and we're going to Portugal. So let's go to Portugal. Ok. Portugal, tudo bem?
Tudo bem, obrigada.
Carmen, how are you doing?
Olá. I'm fine, thank you, and you?
It's good to see you. I mean, Carmen, I need to tell everybody, she's in charge of ADRA in Portugal. As you can see, children, ADRA, youth, we are working because we have the same mission. So it's good to have you, Carmen, and that group of people.
Thank you, it's an honor.
Yes. So tell us a little bit, where are you right now?
I'm in Setúbal, in the south bank of Lisbon.
Yes.
We are near to the beach.
Yes.
It's a very beautiful place. I have here the chicken.
Yes.
Hey.
From Portugal. I want to say
They are sending greetings from João Martins.
Yes. I want to say just one little thing. We will have our Camporee this summer very close to where you're located right now.
Yes, it's true.
Yes. So
it's very near.
Tell us what have you done today? Tell us.
Okay, I have here with me Daniel Faria. He's the local director.
Hi there.
Hello.
We gotta get started now from the noise here. Sorry, because the Muppet Show just started.
That's okay.
Okay, we're ready now to have a chat now.
Yes.
Sorry.
So tell us a little bit what you have done.
Actually, we're doing some body fat index measuring. We're doing as well some tasting of foods like vegetarian food and some fruits. We have as well a stand for the pathfinders and the activities linked, as well as we have the other booths showing some of our work, our locations in Portugal and the mainland and well.
Very nice, very nice. So how many people did you have involved in this activity?
Well, I guess I didn't make the count, but I can risk to say about 60, I guess.
Wow, that's very nice. That's a very good number.
It's a pretty good participation today.
It's nice to see that you have the sun over there. We don't have sun over here right now. Send us a little bit, please.
That's too bad. But you are very welcome to join us next summer at the gallery and enjoy this sun very well and very good.
Thank you, guys. Now, I mean, I hope you, Carmen, with Adra, I mean, what can I say? I know that that's your passion, that's your life, and you will get involved in the rest of the year. But I hope you could involve the people in the church to keep on doing community service.
Yes, of course. We are trying to do that all day.
Very good, very good. So thank you very much, guys, for being with us. May God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
And I hope we will be soon together, huh?
Come on. You're very welcome.
Okay.
Waiting for you, guys.
Bye-bye. Blessings to everybody.
Thank you.
Good, good, good. And now we're gonna see what happened a little bit in the world. So I'm gonna leave you with Alex one moment. Alex.
Hello. Hello, hello again. I mean, I actually left Jonathan for a little bit because I wanted to check out what's going on social media today, on Global Youth Day. So we're just going to go together and see what's going on. I have no idea right now, so it's going to be a surprise for you and for me. So I'm quite curious to see what's going on out there. So I'm just on social media, checking out, and I'm just going to start clicking here on my many tabs. I like tabs. So, okay, so let's start with this one, just going through the pictures. Nice. Because we have some divisions who have gone before us already, so I'm going to check what else we have here in Thailand. So Thailand, nice. A health expo that I can read. What else do we have? Oh, this one looks from Spain, no, Villahermosa, Tabasco. So some blood donation going on the other side of the world as well. Then I have Bobo Marcheta. He's from the Philippines. Okay, Manila. So there they are. Then we have some activities in Adventistas Campeche. So maybe this is South America. So I'm just going to go through the pictures and check out what social media has to offer for us this year, because I really like this aspect of having so many people, the big Adventist family, coming together for Global Youth Day. So this is just so exciting to see how we're so unique and special and how we can all collaborate and do something special together. So I'm going to keep on looking what's out there on the internet. I invite you to do the same, because we cannot possibly highlight everything that's going on here in our live program. So that's the good thing we have with social media, is that we can actually share what's going on, and even if we don't highlight it here in the studio, in the program live, we can still see what you're doing out there if you share on social media using the hashtag GYD19. That's what has helped me actually get to all of these pictures. So I continue sharing with you these pictures. I mean, I just like browsing around the internet and seeing what is going on in other divisions, because we've had some of the divisions in Africa, some of the ones in Asia already sharing. So I'm just going to browse Makuyu Police Station. Very nice. What else do we have on the internet? Oh, I think I missed a few pictures here. Oh, there we go. Very well, some helping the law enforcement. Very inspiring. I'm going to check out what else is going on Instagram this time. So this is one of the universities. Very nice. So I guess here they're also giving the free hugs, some blood donation also. In Spain, we have a big group in Castellón. Let's see what else I can share with you. Okay, this is the launching of a new church. So as you can see, it's not only our division out there. We have people from all of the divisions all over the world. Young people, not so young people, children, everyone involved in this day to go out in the community. And I really liked what Jonathan was sharing before, that it's not only about what you do on this day, but this can be an inspiration to think of ideas of how you can help out in your community, how you can affect others, how you can be kind, how you can truly love other people, because, I mean, that was the mandate Jesus gave us, to love others as ourselves. So I really feel inspired, and I love just going and browsing through social media and seeing that today we're just basically sharing our love and our care with people around us. So yeah, I just like how colorful it is. I think I have a few more things to share with you. This one is nice. Global Youth Day. Adopta. So that is in Spanish. Trans-European Division. Okay, I'm gonna check. I have two more. So let's see what else this one is from. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna go through them. And that way you have a picture of what's going on, not only in our division, but also in other divisions around the world. So everyone, thank you for sharing. And that's all I can share with you today from the internet section. So thanks for everyone who's out there posting and sharing activities and just spreading kindness all over the world. And I hope you can continue to share, and you can also enjoy on social media what other people are doing, and just simply get inspired to be the sermon.
Well, we have two special visitors. It's a youth group. We have a couple of them. They are coming from one of our schools, Marian Huge. I hope I said that right. I hope you will correct me later on. But they just arrived, and they want to share with us a little bit of what they have been doing. So let me greet them. I'm so happy to see you guys. Good to have you here. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Just sit. Let's talk a little bit.
Yeah, well, I arrived a bit early. But yes, please join
Did
us.
I say it right? Marian Huge? No. Okay.
It's okay.
Close.
Close enough. Close enough. Excellent. So let's start with the basics. Can you share your names with us and where you're coming from?
Yeah, I'm Nadia, and I came from Hanau.
Mm-hmm.
There's my home, but every Saturday I came to Darmstadt because there's my church, Marienhöhe, and I go there since I was a baby because my parents know themselves there.
Yes, they met in that. Yes, good.
Sorry.
Good.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's fine.
How special.
Yeah,
Wow,
and this is why this is my home and my church and my life.
Close to you.
You have a story of love.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really
good.
like
Very
that.
good. Very good.
And how about you?
Well, I live in Darmstadt at the moment, but I'm from Australia originally.
Oh,
so,
wow.
but I'm living now in Germany.
Are you kidding me? You're from
for a long
Australia.
time? Oh, wow.
For 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 years, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so nice
Okay.
to to have the both of you here.
I have a question for you guys, because I know that you have been involved in Global Youth Day. You have been involved. And we have a question, how many years have you been involved in Global Youth Day? Because this has been on for several years, but how many years you took this project to heart and you did something for Global Youth Day?
Well, as a youth group, we've been involved since the beginning. Personally, I know I've been involved the last 3 years, so since I've been here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm involved since, I think 7 years.
Yeah, that's exactly 7 times. This is the seventh one. Okay. It's a good number.
Yeah.
It's a perfect number.
Oh, really? Happy birthday.
No, not today.
But the seventh, on the 7th, on the 7th.
April, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so it's nice to actually get you involved here to have this conversation. You haven't been involved since the very first year. So it's nice to see that it's something that you have found interesting to actually do something special on this day every single year. So I wanted to ask, this year, what activities have you done?
Yeah, at first we go to the Flüchtlinge.
To the refugees.
Refugees.
Yeah.
And we play with the kids and we play with the adults and come into conversation with them and ask what they do here in Germany, what happened in his countries, and and there are deeply conversations, and we make waffles.
Yes.
And it's the kids are so happy, and I was there today, but we came.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And we come there today.
Yes.
And the kids saw us and they were so happy and said, okay, we asked the other kids to come here and then we can play. And I said, yes, of course. this day is for you. And they were so happy, and this is so cool to see the smile in the face of the kids. And
is this the first time you do something with the refugees?
No. On the Global Youth Day, not.
Throughout the year?
Last year I did that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really nice to know that you do it not only on this day, but outside of Global Youth Day. I think that's the inspiration, no? What we want to inspire. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, it's something as a youth group that we really want to develop. So to actually regularly go there. So since for the last couple of months, we've really made an effort in trying to develop projects in the community so that we can build relationships with these people and get to know them better.
That sounds amazing.
I mean, Global Youth Day has a big meaning. I mean, it has a meaning, it's very close to my heart. I mean, I was talking with the person that had the vision, and we dreamt a little bit together. But I would like to ask you, because I know what it means to me, but I would like to ask you, what does Global Youth Day mean to you? I mean, I know what it is to me, but what it is Global Youth Day to you?
I think Global Youth Day has this motto, be the sermon. And I think that is something, it's a motto that shouldn't just be for one day in the year. It is something that we should incorporate into our whole life, so that when we go about each day and in everything that we do, that we are able to be, as our lives are able to be a sermon. And so I think it's something that it's something that we need to
embrace completely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think you put it so nicely. Yeah. And I mean, we all continually talk about this. I mean, because we're here at the studio, so we're not seeing what's going out there live, but we just hope that with what we share here, people are inspired to do exactly what you said, to be the sermon, not just today, but every single day of their lives, whether it's on Sabbath or whether you're going on through your normal activities. So thank you so much for bringing that up.
What about you?
Yeah, for me it's important to come in contact with people, with every kind of people. People who don't know Jesus, people who know Jesus, people who have a bad life or
bad experience.
Yeah, to come in contact with these people and to bring the name of Jesus, give them the name of Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah, and help them and make them happy. this is Global Youth Day for me.
It's an open door, huh?
Yeah, it's an open door.
It's an open door. It's an open door.
I like that concept as well. So, I mean, if you had to highlight like one thing of Global Youth Day, what would it be for you, for each of you?
I think it's making connections with people and it's building on these relationships. I know because we're wanting to do things now on a more regular basis, it's being able to, you know, going into town and seeing people who continually come and saying, oh yeah, I remember you from last time or something like that, and to build on those conversations then as well. Yeah.
2 years ago, I was on a project where we changed a cigarette with an apple.
Oh yeah, for fruit.
Yeah, and I come in conversation with an old man, and the old man was so sad. And at first, I told him what I believe, and I told him that we go in the church on Saturday, not on Sunday, and why we did that. And yeah,
so
and after the conversation, he told me his own life, and he has a bad life, had a bad life, and he was sad and. Yeah, there was so much feelings, and I give him a chance to come to our church. I invited him, and 1 week later he came to the church. So, like today,
yes.
He was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bis heute ist da.
Until today.
Yes. Until today. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And this is so cool, and this is my
amazing.
Own story with the Global Youth Day, and this is so cool.
That's very
Thank
good.
you so much.
Yeah, making connections.
Thank you so much for sharing these stories with us. So we're so glad you have been able to come and join us.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for sharing your highlights with us. And now we have to go visit Spain.
Yes.
Okay. Hello. So now we're trying to connect with Spain. So are you there behind the screen?
I am here.
Excellent. Good to hear from you. So you're Rebecca, right?
Yes.
So tell us a bit about what's going on in Spain.
So what we did, I'm calling in from Madrid.
Madrid.
And what we did, we had different teams doing different activities. We had some people visiting hospitals and giving cards to the nurses, the doctors that were helping there. We had some people that were in a park doing activities for kids, face painting, games with little obstacle courses with kids.
Oh, how fun.
We also had another team that was switching apples for cigarettes with people to promote healthy habits.
Excellent.
And yeah, like everyone was doing something different.
Yeah, so it looks like you had a very big group involved in Madrid, because we heard from some more people before. And so what was the highlight of this day for you?
The highlight is definitely just seeing that you are able to do something to change someone's life.
Oh.
Like, you're never too young or you're never too old.
Can you say that again?
You're never too young to make a difference. And you see how your actions can impact someone's life. I think that's the highlight.
Okay, I'm going to be moving with you now. So I can, we have some technical things, so I move here so I can hear you properly. So, can we go over then? Now I can see you. I couldn't see you before. So now it's nice to say hello and see you. That's why I was looking, oh, I can see them. So, yeah, I really like that you have several projects, that health conversations you had. So the highlight for you again, can you repeat that for me?
The highlight for me was being able to see how my actions can help make someone feel better.
Oh, okay. That must have been special. So,
yeah, like if it's a big thing or if it's a small thing, you can benefit from it anyway.
Okay. Actually, can you maybe put your camera a bit up so we can see you? Because I can only see your, there, now we see your face. We were not seeing your whole face. Okay. So that must have been a very special day. So more or less, how many people were you with today?
There was, the group that I was in was about 40 or 50 people.
Okay. That sounds nice. So now you're in the church, back in the church. Have you finished the activities?
Yes, now all the different churches from different parts of Madrid, we're all gathered together in one church, and then we're sharing what each of the groups did.
Oh, that's so nice. So now you can just share and just highlight what was more special for everyone. So you have a great reunion together. That sounds so great. So I am actually, then I'm going to leave you with the whole church in Madrid. Please say hi for us, hola, to everyone, and just say a big thank you for everyone who has been involved with Global Youth Day in Madrid. It's been really exciting because we have been able to connect with 3 of you. So I just want to say again, thank you so much. And now we're actually going to visit another city in Spain, Barcelona. Hello, Barcelona. Hola. Buenas tardes.
Hi.
Hi, Mayra. This is you, right?
Yes, this is
Good to see you. Tell me, where are you right now?
Well, I'm here in Barcelona in the center.
Yes. And what are you doing there?
We're like we have different workshops, the groups, and they work from 10 a.m. till now, and there's a lot of people that have participated, and it was really great.
Oh, wow.
Face painting, the pathfinders, almost 300 people were involved in it.
Wow. So that's everyone, basically. That sounds awesome. Yeah, because you had the pathfinders as well, the young people. And we were looking at the pictures and videos, and it looks so amazing. So tell me, what was something special that happened today in the day for you?
I think the great highlights was the response of the people that were walking around, just moving from the workshop, and they just needed everything. It's just like, because it was like a help from love messages and stuff. It's subjects that they really want to hear, and they were interested in it.
Oh, that's so great. Yeah, I think it's also a relief and a blessing that you see that people are interested in what you're offering. And when you give kindness, I mean, who can say no to that? So we're so happy for you that it has been such a great day. You had such an amazing group with you. And I just want to encourage you to continue doing this, not only today, but throughout the year. So the next time we call Barcelona, you have more activities to share. So thank you so much for allowing us to connect with you today. And now we're going to visit another country. We're going to France now. Hello. Bonjour.
Hello.
Ça va?
Bonjour.
Hi, Edward. Ça va bien, c'est très bien.
This is not Edward, this is Julio.
Oh, who is this again?
This is Julio, this is the pastor of Met.
Oh, okay. Excellent. So good to talk to you, Julio. We're excited to hear from you. So tell me a bit about what Global Youth Day is going so far for you.
Well, Global Day started early here in we got together with the German Church of Saarbrücken and the Church of Nancy, and we came up to Metz, and we gave out sandwiches in the morning. We people as well gave free hugs.
Okay. A little love.
And we met many interesting people.
So can you give me an example of something interesting that happened with some of the people you met?
Well, this happened at the end of our activity. We were leaving the place or the spot where we were at.
Okay.
And I noticed a man talking to one of our team members. And I came up and was just very, very happy about what was going on. And I thought that he was a friend of our team members. But it happened that he was a doctoral student in MES area, and we got to know him. He spent some time with us. He ate with us, and we're hoping to share further with him.
Oh, isn't that nice that you could connect with someone today? How encouraging.
The Holy Spirit moves, and when kids go out, the church goes out, miracles happen.
Yeah, you can definitely see special things happening, right? So I'm excited to hear that. And how many people did you go out with?
How many people did we go out with? We were about 40. Yeah.
Oh, 40, that's a nice group. So I'm sure you had a lot of interesting and encouraging encounters like the one you just shared. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being a part of...
I want to
add something else?
want to give... I want to pass you to Philippe, who was the leader of the German group that we had here. And he's also in the same.
Okay, so... You have 1 minute to tell us about your experience. Tell us.
Okay.
Very quickly, what was the highlight of your day?
Okay, I'm the leader from the youth group from Saarland, a little place in Germany.
Okay.
And we participate to Global Youth Day since 3 years.
Wow.
This year, it was the first time we decided to participate with the French people together. So we have a German group and French together.
Oh,
it was
excellent.
Very nice experience. Experience in the group. Two nationalities, they are discussed together. We are singing together. We are visit the people in mess and give some things to eat and give some hugs. So we are very happy, and we hope that the next Global Youth Day, we will do more and more.
Excellent. That sounds great. We're really happy that we have been able to connect with you, and we encourage you to continue doing this great work in the community. So thank you so much. And now we're going to visit Romania. Hello.
Hi.
Our dear representative from Romania, Benjamin. How are you?
I'm good, Alex. How are you?
I'm good, good. This is a different environment in which we talk to each other.
Yes, I can see that. It looks like you're ready for camp too.
I am, see? I'm prepared for anything right now. I have my backpack here with everything I need. So I want to ask you, how is Global Youth Day going for you guys in Romania? Because I know you're doing tons of things there, so tell us all about it.
Well, there were many things done today. It's already over because sun set already.
Yeah, it's 1 hour more for you.
But at the same time, I know that some churches are going to do activities next Sabbath as well, so it's not going to be just Global Youth Day. It's going to be more like Global Youth Year or something like that. So we had many activities throughout the 6 conferences. And for example, in Timișoara, which is in the western part of Romania, some Amicu students and youth went to visit the homeless shelter. And they did some program for them there, and also were able to help them out a little bit. In the northern part, we go to Moldova. We started activities today around 2 o'clock, and they did some interesting things there. For example, in one place, they were giving out politeness or respectful licenses to all the drivers who were stopping according to the law at the crossings.
Okay.
And also they were passing out stickers with a smiley to all the passerbys. In Oltenia, in a couple of places, they really emphasized on the adopting team that we had for this year. And some started to do this project as soon as they heard about it. And today they went back to visit some of the old people that they visited, some of the needy orphans, hospitals. And in fact, they really did a great project in Roșior, which was to adopt a hospital.
Ooh.
And basically an Adventist group of young people and also, you know, older generations who are able to work more professionally.
Okay.
Went and renovated the hospital.
Okay, that sounds amazing, Benjamin.
Yeah,
I mean, you have done.
They did a great job.
Yeah, you've done so many things today, so many things, and I really like that you said Global Youth Year. So we're going to end on that note and idea, because now we have to go visit France again. So thank you so much for sharing, Benjamin, and we travel a bit
It
more.
was a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Hi, Maria. Hello. Did I say your name right? That's a nice group you have there. Good to see you. We see you, all of you, and we hear you as well. And I just want to say to begin that this is a very special case because last year you were reporting from France, but this year
Yes, that's true.
you're reporting from somewhere completely different. Tell us, where are you? New Caledonia.
Yes,
So
I'm
that's...
in New Caledonia. New Caledonia is a French island.
Yes.
Between Australia and New Zealand.
Yes. So this...
And thank you, Alexandra, for letting us having this opportunity to have an interview with you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, we heard how excited you were. You enjoyed the last year Global Youth Day, so we didn't want to miss the opportunity of connecting with you, even though you have relocated. So tell us, what was Global Youth Day like for you?
Yeah, very good. Actually, our activities for the Global Youth Day, we had this opportunity to make a concert in prison for 1 hour. That was fantastic, and we praise the Lord for this wonderful experience that we will never forget. The prisoners were really touched, and unfortunately, we couldn't take pictures. So we took a single picture in the front of the prison. Then we visited the backsliders and old church members. Also the handicapped people in hospitals. And we gave free hugs to people in the city. That was amazing.
That sounds amazing.
And we prepared a lunch for our friends, the homeless, and we ate with them.
Okay. Wow, that sounds like so many people that you touched and you cared for and you gave your love to. So thank you. That's that's what I can say. And I mean, you had to wake up quite early today, right, to join us? Because what time is it over there?
That's true. Actually, right now it's 4 a.m. Sunday morning.
So
everyone woke up very early.
So we just want to say, thank you. Big thank you, because you're going actually to be the last group we talk with today. And just thank you for being there at 4 in the morning and sharing your beautiful experiences with us. So I just hope and pray that God continues to bless you. And a big hello to everyone who's with you there. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you next year. Bye. So that is the last of our calls, of the calls that we had today. And we have to start saying goodbye. But first I want to join all of the people we started the program with here at our campsite. So I just want to, I don't know, we could perhaps talk about what this day was like for us.
I mean, it has been amazing to see just this last group that they woke up at, I mean, very early just to share with the world.
Yes, they wanted to.
And with us, what they have done for the community, how much commitment and love. I hope we could have much more people like them.
I know,
and
that enthusiasm.
All the groups that have been joining us, it has been amazing. And what I'm very happy, I mean, that for me, you know, to hear from many of them that this is not something that they are doing today.
Yes.
But this
Global
is
Youth Year.
something exactly that is.
I think that was my favorite phrase.
Yeah, it's part of their daily life, and for me that's what to be like Jesus looks like. So
every day.
I'm very happy. I'm actually very happy of this journey that we had.
Absolutely. For you as well.
So it has been good, but every good thing has to come to an end. Yeah. So Alex, do you want to do the honors of? I
think
it's getting late. I mean, the sun.
I think we need
a bit of light before we end the program.
Sure.
And we want to say, everybody, thank you so much for being with us, and we hope we will see you next year. But remember, from today until next year, there's so many days that we need to show everybody that we really love Jesus. So thank you for being with us. Keep being with us.
Yeah.
Alex.
That's my favorite.
You have...
Oh, I have to do this?
You have the privilege.
I'm not sure if oh my, I feel the pressure.
Responsibility.
Oh, okay, I hope I don't set us on fire. Wow. How does this work? Like this?
It should.
That's enough?
Get on.
Okay.
Yes.
So.
Now we have eating.
So
thank you, guys.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you. Has been a pleasure. God bless you. Be the sermon every day of your life. And thank you guys for being with us.
Yeah.
Elsa,
thank you for joining us.
Joao.
An honor and a pleasure.
And I think, and everyone who joined us and shared their experience with us of Global Youth Day. We're so thankful for you. We're thankful for all of you who are watching as well, especially the Hope Channel in Germany.
Yes.
They had this special slot in their program, so we're simply very grateful and inspired with everything we have seen today.
And it's very nice, as you heard in all this transmission that we had. ADRA has been involved, not only in the studio, but they have been involved in the streets. They have been involved in the streets, not only here in the studio. Global Youth Day is not just about one department. It has to be a church effort, and we're happy to show it. Thank you to the crew, to everybody that has been involved, the programmers, everybody. Guys, God bless you. See you next year.
See you. Bye.